Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham 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 Om Shivaya Namaha. Yes. Nithyanandam to all the participants, requesting all of you to please settle down in your mats. Kailasa Tiruvannamale Nithyanandam. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಉட்காருங்க. Next is the Tattvachamanam. Requesting all of you to please fill up your Panchapatram with some fresh water. Now keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bending your index finger and cupping your palms. Pour an udra of water to the center of your right palm. Sip the water 3 times when the word Svada is chanted. Om Atmatattvam Shodhaya Visvadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhaya Visvadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhaya Visvadha. Wash your right hand with water from the Panchapatra. Now, with the base of your right hand thumb, move the hand from right to left of your lips twice. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Wash your right hand with water from the Panchapatra. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring finger, touch above your upper lips and below the lower lips. Wash your right hand with water from the Panchapatra. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index finger and thumb join together. Touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger and thumb join together. Touch your right eye, right ear, and your left ear. Wash your right hand with water from the Panchapatra. Now, with the base of your right hand, thumb and little finger, touch your navel, right chest, left chest. With your right hand fingertips together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Yes. The next is the Sankalpa. I request all of you now to take a moment to close your eyes. What is it that you want to manifest today? Visualize it consciously, vividly, detail, one by one, consciously visualize. In the yoga, what are all the asanas you want to have a breakthrough? What are the asanas you want to experience a breakthrough in it? Throughout the whole day, what are different experiences, miracles that you want to manifest today? Visualize it consciously, detailedly as possible. As we're doing this, clasp your right hand above your left hand and keep both the hands on your right thigh. We will chanting the Sankalpa mantra now. Continue to do the visualization. Mamopata samasta durita kshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Kripa Katakshena Purana Arogya Yukta Dhritagatra Yogika Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranatam Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivan Mukti Praptyartham Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye. Now, wash your right hand with water from the Panchapatram. Om Apopa Sprishya. I request all of you to please keep the Panchapatrams aside. And let's now stand up to do the warm-up. Let's warm up each and every single part of our body to prepare the Nithyananda Yoga. Okay? So let's get started. Now lift your right leg up and let's rotate in clockwise manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's now rotate in the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's now do it on the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's now repeat on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now bring your hands to respective knees. Let's rotate our knees together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's repeat on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's now rotate our hips. Bring your hands to your waist and rotate nicely. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's now repeat on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now spread your legs wide apart a little more. You're going to be bending yourself forward, bringing your forearms to the ground. Feel the stretch over here. Feel the inner thighs opening. Try to bring your forearm touching the ground. Now let's come to our right side. Bring your forehead to the knees. How much more you can. Feel the stretch happening. Let's now do it on the left side. And now, let's now twist our torsos. Bring your hands in front of your chest and let's now twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's now rotate our shoulders. Bring your hands to respective shoulders and push your knees out. 1, 2. Feel your shoulders nicely opening. 3, 4, 5. So now repeat on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's now do the last rotation of our head. Bring your hands to your waist and slowly rotate your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, let's now repeat on the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that we were entering into the skeleton dance. I request all of you, every single one of you, to shake intensely as possible. I know all of you are still in the dream state. Like, am I still here? Yes. To wake us up, let's do the skeleton dance. I request all of you to please close your eyes. Visualize yourself as pure skeleton. You're just bones. You have nothing within yourself. You have no nerves, you have no veins, you have no blood, you have no muscles, you have nothing. Just pure bones. Okay? And as you're having this visualization, shake every single part of your body. Don't forget to move your head also. Every single part of your body, you have to shake it intensely as possible. You're whipping at every single part. Come on. Male side. I request all of you to be intense.
Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale. 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 Muralilola Nithyananda, Mukunda Bala Nithyananda, Nandakishora Nithyananda, Natana Sundara Nithyananda. Muralilola Nithyananda, Mukunda Bala Nithyananda, Nandakishora Nithyananda, Natana Sundara Nithyananda. Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale. 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 Mukunda Madhava Nithyananda, Madhusudana Hari Nithyananda, Madhura Mohana Nithyananda, Mangala Murti Nithyananda. Mukundananda, Madhura Mohana Nithyananda, Mangala Murti Nithyananda. Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale. Panduranga Jaya Vittale.
Take a moment to slowly calm down. Walk back and forth on your mat, breathing in and out deeply and slowly. Catch your breath. Yes, so yesterday we all completed until Matsyasana. So we are all visualizing ourselves as a fish laying on our back. And it's time for us to enter into the next one, which is Parasharamasana. So I request everyone, you can settle down. Yes, let's all come onto our mats. Bring your legs into Padmasana, crossing one leg over the other. Yes, if you're a little stiff, you can loosen out. Hopefully the skeleton dance also loosened you out. And from here, you're going to lay onto your back. Continuing in the same position as we were in Matsyasana, lay on your back. Bring your hands above the head, resting one palm in the other. So your hands are slightly different from yesterday. You're resting one palm in the other and placing it above your head. For those of you who are not able to do Padmasana, you can just cross your legs and lay down. And for the low impact version, on the chair, you can stretch your spine up, bringing one hand in the other, and lean back if you can on your chair comfortably. Visualize yourself as Lord Rama, of Mahavishnu gazing towards your nose. Here, do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, meaning inhale, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, meaning inhale, and as you exhale, make the sound of an ocean. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Parasharamasana. प्रथम करे पद्मासन आचे सूधो सोवे भू परिपाचे घोड़ा अरजंघा ये दो भूसो लगता राशे सोऊ. And now bring your hands out. Continue to keep your legs in Padmasana. See, this is the second time we're going through the whole sequence. So I request all of you to try and push yourself to the next level. For those of you who are not suffering from any kind of health issues or anything, try to go to the next level of how much you were able to do it last time. Now from here, we're going to enter into Sarvangasana. First, we'll be demonstrating. I request all of you to just watch how the asana is done. You're going to be lifting your hips off the ground and balancing on your hand. So as you can see here, this is how we're going to be doing Sarvangasana. Lifting off your hips off the ground, balancing with your hand in Padmasana. So we can all try now. We can all attempt. If anyone is on your monthly cycle, any females on the monthly cycle, please avoid doing this asana. Others, you can lay on your back and try to lift your hips up off the ground. Now, two ways you can do it. Either from Padmasana itself, you can lift off the ground, or else you can lift off the ground with your legs straight. And from there, cross them into Padmasana. Yes. If seated on the chair, what you can do is you can bring your hands to your hips and hold yourself there. Push your spine in to get a nice stretch. In Sarvangasana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze towards your nose. Here, automatically your chin will come to the chest. So even if you're seated on the chair, I request you to bring your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Here, continue breathing normally, which is the Moksha Kumbhaka, and do the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Sarvangasana. अथवा क्षेत्र संक्षेपात् सर्वांगासनमुत्तमं यत्कृत्वा योग निपुनो विद्याभिः पंडितो यथा. Slowly relax now. Yes, see this asana is very powerful in improving the posture because it brings the weight towards your shoulders. It will really help you because when your weight is on the shoulders, it will help you open out your back nicely. So from here, we're entering into Vrishchikasana. Lay on your back. Continue laying down on your back. Now bring your right leg towards the left knee. Bring your right leg towards the left knee. And have your hands extended above your head. Lift your upper back off the ground, pointing your hands forward. So this will also work your core out a bit. This is Vrishchikasana, powerful in eliminating all kinds of poisons from the body. Bringing your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. For the low impact version, you can just do the hand movement, bringing one foot to the opposite knee. Visualize yourself as a scorpion in the Jalandhara Bandha. Continue to do the Moksha Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Vrishchikasana. प्रथम सैन सूधो शीस के सिकी संधि सुधा के कछ शीस उर्ध करि राखे. Switching your legs around as we repeat Vrishchikasana on the other side. See, feel your core engaging as you lift off the ground. In Vrishchikasana on the other side. Continue to visualize yourself as a scorpion. प्रथम सैन सूदो शीस के सिकी संधि सुधा के कछ शीस उर्ध करि राखे. Perfect. Now from here, we're entering into Vrishapadakshepasana. Yes. Lay on your back. Bring your hands in the Parashmudra behind your neck. Okay, so here we're going to be doing what is commonly known as bicycle crunches. So we'll just be showing, all of us will be showing on screen, where you can raise your knees up and bringing the opposite elbows to the opposite knees while the other extends out straight. So this is how we're going to be doing it. Now, I request all of you to try. We're going to be having a quick challenge to do 20 counts on each knee. So 20 times on each knee. Remember, the other leg that's extended down below will be completely straight parallel to the ground as much as you can. So we'll be showing once more. When you come there, the other leg should be down. It should not, try not to keep it pointed upwards, but down. Yes, and hold here. This will really work out your core. So let's now do 20 counts of this. Are we all ready? Okay. For the low impact, you can actually remain seated on the chair and also do the movement. So this will also give the core workout without straining your neck or back. Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For each count, touch both knees. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 11. You can do it. 12. We're nearly there. 13, 14. Feel your core. 15, 16, 17. 3 more. 18, 19. Last one. 20. Amazing job. Give yourself a round of applause. Beautiful. You all did a very good job. And from here, let's enter this asana. In Vrishapadakshepasana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as Swamiji. See, this asana is very powerful in strengthening the core. It's very powerful in strengthening the core. So we can take a moment to relax and engage all the other components of this asana. Where you're going to be engaging the Mula Bandha and the Jalandhara Bandha. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Yes, let's all take a moment to relax. You know, we all had an intense workout, especially if you've never done this before. In Vrishapadakshepasana, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, and continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा अनुलिभिः कन्धरान् बद्ध्वा कूर्परौ मिलित्वा नितम्बेन भूमिं स्पृष्ट्वा एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकैकेन पादेन सव्यदक्षिणं भ्रामयित्वा वृषपादक्षेपः भवति. The next, we're entering into Marottananasana. Lay on your back. Keep your hands by the side of your hips, legs stretched out. And from here, you're going to be lifting one knee and bringing it to the opposite ear. Bringing the left knee to the left ear and the right knee to the right ear, respectively. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue the Sahaja Kumbhaka, simple breathing in and out. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Seated on the chair, you can do the same movement, bringing your knee as much as you can up to your ear. So don't even worry if you can't bring it all the way up, just lifting the opposite knees alternatively in Marottananasana. श्रोत्तानवत् संस्थिति कृत्वा जानुद्वयं पर्यायेन कर्णयोः संस्पृशेत् मारोत्तनं भवति. Beautiful. So relax now. We're entering into Vrikasana. In Vrikasana, basically you're going to be from a lying down position, you're going to be bending your knees and standing up and come back to a lying down position. Yes, so this is Vrikasana. Come stand up and lay back down, visualizing a wolf in your inner space. As you do this asana, do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa form Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Try to do this without bringing your hands to the ground. Try to give yourself a quick challenge by doing this without bringing your hands to the ground. Yes, Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, can we all do please? Seeing many people lying down. Yes, LA female side, very good job. I can see. Wow, a lot of you are able to do it. Amazing. Beautiful. Yes. Vrikasana. अथ उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा उत्तिष्ठेत् वृकासनं भवति. Okay, so now from here, come to a standing position. We're going to be doing a karana, which is the Lolitika karana. You're going to be bringing your legs into the Aramandi position. Stand with your knees bent, feet pointed outwards. Try to lower yourself till like literally half your position. Bend your elbows, keeping your hands at chest level. Keeping your hands in the Hamsa Paksha, meaning your fingers will come to the side of your thumb will come to the side of the middle three fingers pointed downwards while your little fingers pointed upwards. And from here, you're going to bring your hands at the chest level. Swiftly move your arms across the body and bring it back to the center. Tilt the head back and open the chest up towards the sky, moving the head in all directions. So do this as a slow, graceful movement, moving your head in all directions. This is the Lolitika Karana. Okay, from here we're entering into Luthasana. Luthasana, okay, I request all of you to take a moment and watch the screen as we enter into Luthasana.
Yes, sorry for that. So now we're now going to be entering into Lutasana. So, but first I request all of you to see. Okay. Yes, so basically you're going to be doing a somersault. Yes. But actually the somersault came from Hindus, from Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Okay? This is the Lutasana. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be sitting down, going to be putting your legs in front of you. I request all the participants to please go along. Tiruvannamalai Nithyanandam. எல்லாரும் saying கவனிங்க ஸ்கிரீனை பாருங்க. Okay, இப்போ வந்து so what you're going to be doing, right? You're going to be giving like a momentum for yourself to do the somersault. So usually, like see, so what you're going to be doing, you're going to be leaning yourself in the front. Okay, you're going to be leaning yourself front. So 3, 2, 1. You're going to give a momentum. Yes. Because all of it tries, you can also do with a partner, but it won't be, it won't be that fast, that interesting. But you can still try with the partner. So what you can do? So So as we're doing the Lutasana, a quick disclaimer for all the participants and all the viewers who's watching us live right now. The So when you're doing this Nithyananda Yoga is only for educational purpose only. It's not any alternative for any of the medications or anything given by your doctors. If you are suffering from diabetes or heart problems or hypertension or anything, or if you have a serious injury or chronic illness, or if you're pregnant, do not do this asana. Restrain yourself from doing the asana. And if you're also on menstruations, or for all the females, if you're, those of you on menstruation, please do not do any of the inverted asanas. And during the Nityananda Yoga, if any of the asanas, if you feel like it's giving you a pain, you feel like discomfortability, immediately relax yourself, rest, listen your body completely throughout the yoga. Okay, so this is not any alternative for any of the given any of the things given by your doctors. Okay, so let's not enter into Luthasana. So you can also do it with your partner. So what you can do, your partner is going to be helping you to do the kick, right? So you're going to be leaning forward first. So what your partner is going to be doing, your partner is going to be supporting you to lift your leg back. So you're going to be turning. Yes. I request all of you to try. Come on, all the females, Kailasa Tiruvanname, எல்லாரும் try பண்ணுங்க. Kalberu Ayya, you should not be just be sitting there. You should be doing the asana. Okay, how to do it? See, not able to do completely, right? If not able to, let's make it a little easy, okay? You can bend your legs and try to do it. But how much ever you can. See, it's just, but first one thing, I'm like, because all of you take your body as a friend, okay? Just play with it. This is also a very beautiful asana. Okay? When you're doing the Lutasana, just talk to your body, come on, let's do a breakthrough for ourselves today.
Yes, so you can see here when you're doing it, it's all about getting used to the motion. Many times we are not yet understanding exactly how our body has to move, but actually we can do it. So just hold on to your knees. Hold on to your knees and rock yourself backward. See, when you rock yourself backward, just be aware of what's behind you. And one thing that will help is bringing your knees towards the side of your shoulder. So just try to do it by bringing the knees towards the side of your shoulder. That is like the initial level where you can get some more help. Do again. Just try. Yes, bringing your knees towards the side of your shoulder and getting up. So that's how you can actually do this asana. Yes. This is Luthasana. उत्तानशयनं पादौ शिरोलुङ्घ्य भूमौ स्थापयित्वा न्युब्जं भूयति न्युब्जं शयनं पृष्ठं भूमौ निधाय पुनः पुनः पर्यायेन कर्तव्यं लुटासनं भवति. Nice. Okay, good job. So from here we're going to be entering into the next asana, which is Sarathasana. Okay, I think if we all need a moment to relax ourselves, you can come onto your belly. Keep your hands by the side of your chest, elbows pointed upwards. Yes, just relax over here for a few seconds. Visualize that you are a chariot carrying warriors on your back for the battle of Dharma. You are a chariot in Sarathasana. Here we're going to be doing a very unique pranayama. The Saratha pranayama, where you're going to be inhaling through the hollow of your lips by making the sound of a flute, making a whistling sound. So, for example, I'll be showing. Inhale, making that sound. Actually, usually we whistle by exhaling, but this is a unique pranayama where you're going to make the sound while inhaling. Here, visualizing yourself as the chariot in Sarathasana. निब्जशयनं कृत्वा नाभिं भूमौ निधाय स्तम्वत्स्थाभ्यां भूमौ वष्टम्भ ओष्ठौ निमील्य वेणुवत्सूं कृत्य तिष्ठेत् सरतासनं भवति. Okay, now bringing us into Dehal Ullanghanasana. In Dehal Ullanghana, you're going to basically be So now from here, we're going to be entering into the Sarathasana. So, sorry, into the Dehal Ulanghanasana. Come onto your hands and jump your legs forward and backward. So this is the Dehal Ulanghana. Slowly jump your legs forward and backward. It's almost like burpees, except you're just jumping forward and backward. In Dehal Ulanghana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. हस्तद्वयं बद्ध्वा तन्मध्य चरणद्वयम् उड्डानैव बहिरानीयाथ नयेत् देहल्युल्लङ्घनं भवति. Good job. I request everyone to attempt it. As we enter into Jatyasana, you're going to be leaning forward and down, holding on to your legs. Gaze towards your nose. Walk back and forth. Bring your hands towards your toes and walk back and forth. If you're on the chair, you can remain seated and bring your hands to your toes. Or you can raise up and walk, bringing your hands to your knees. This asana has the power to give you memory of your past births, Jatismaranam, from. And let's do Jatyasana, visualizing yourself as an elephant. अथ जात्यासनं वक्ष्ये येन जातिस्मरो भवेत् हस्तान्द्री भूमौ च गमनागमनं तथा. Perfect. And let's enter into Sarpasana. Now, come to a standing position. Keep your hands by your side, keeping your spine straight. If you have something to tie your feet with, please do that also. Visualize your Kundalini, Devi, raising and curling upwards around your body. Just remain straight in Sarpasana with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Remember to clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. अथ सर्पासनं वक्ष्ये वायुपानाय केवलं शरीरं दण्डवत् तिष्ठेद् रज्जुबद्धस्तु पादयोः वायवी कुण्डली देवी कुण्डलाकारणं मङ्गुले. And from here entering into Ushtra Sadanasana. Lean forward and down now. Stepping onto your palms, bring your palms to the side and step onto your palms. You're going to be walking back and forth in this asana while visualizing yourself as a camel. Remember to try to keep your knees as straight as you can. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Ushtra Sadanasana. For the low impact version, you can just bring your hands to the knees, but continue to do the visualization in Ushtra Sadanasana. मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरिपादतले संस्थाप्य उष्ट्रावत् उष्ट्रसादनं भवति. Now continue the same movement, switching your visualization to that of a horse, being the only difference in Ashvasana. मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरिपादतले संस्थाप्य अश्वावत् शरीरं चलनीयम् अश्वासनं भवति. And let's raise up into a standing position as we enter into Kapota Nitakasana. Stand straight now. Here you're going to be bringing your hands into the Parashamudra, clasping them behind your back. Yes, clasp your hands behind your back and lean back as much as you can, trying to bring your hands up to the level of your shin. Visualize yourself as a diving bird. Let's all get a nice chest opening here. Yes, let's all come into this position. Beautiful. And lean back. Give yourself a nice stretch as we enter into Kapota Nitakasana. Visualize yourself as a diving bird. Padatale bhumau nidhaya prishtibhagena hastau jangha paryantam nitva kapota nitakam bhavati. Okay, so from here we're entering into another karana, the Talapushpaputam karana, where you're coming to a standing position. Bring your stand with your palms together in the Namaskara Mudra. Gently bend your knees, keeping your toes pointing outwards. Simultaneously now, open up your palms and raise one heel off the ground, slightly lowering the waist and shoulder of the respective heel. So if you're lifting your right heel, lean towards your right side slightly, opening up the palm. Come back to the center and switching over to the left heel. Visualize you're holding and offering a bouquet of flowers to Paramashiva. This is the Talapushpaputam Karana. Do it as a continuous motion. Nice. And from here, we're entering into Khadgasana. Come to a standing position. Bring your forearms together. Lean forward, gazing towards your nose. Yes, come here like this. Visualize yourself as a rhinoceros in Khadgasana. Yes, beautiful. Nice. Good job. Khadgasana. Nujassaratamasana kritva padatalaabhyo bhumim avashtabhya uttishtet Khadgasanam bhavati. And come back to a standing position as we enter into Uttanottanam. Continue gazing towards your nose. Now you're going to be doing the health check. How good is your health? How young are you? Come, sit down and come on to your seated position and back up. So without bringing your hands towards the ground. Keep your hands extended forward. If you're doing the seated on the chair for the low impact, you can just sit onto the chair and get back up. Yes. So for others, let's do Uttanottanam. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize Swamiji. Sit down and get up. This is the health check. I request all of you to do it. See how much you're able to do. Wow, so many people are doing actually. In LA female side, I'm seeing nearly everyone. Amazing. Good job. Nearly everyone is doing it perfectly. Yes, in Tiruvannamalai. Come on, let's all do. Yes. Try not to bring your hands to the ground while getting up. Try to keep your hands straight. This is Uttanottanam. Continue the Sahaja Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Punaf punaf uthatavyam asitavyam iti uttanottanam bhavati. Okay. So from here, let's enter into our next asana, which is Musalasana. Raise your hands up above your head. Keep your hands extended up above your head and start to jump up high. Try to jump up without bending your knees. Jump and lower back. So when you go up, usually we tend to bend our knees. So don't do that. Just raise up, lifting your body up. For the low impact version, you can continue to remain seated. Just stretch your hands up, or you can stand and try to extend your hands up as high as you can. This is Musalasana. Yes, good job. Visualize yourself as a mace gazing towards your third eye in Musalasana. सरलं स्थित्वा ऊर्ध्वं बाहु नयेत् वारं वारं उड्डानं कृत्वा नयेत् मुसलासनं भवति. And from here, let's enter into Utshirshaka. Bringing your right leg towards your navel center, holding on to your right leg with both your hands. Bring your right leg towards your navel center, holding on to it with both your hands. And lower down, bending your knee as much as you can and get back up. Then switch the legs around, doing this with the left leg. Sit down and get up. Perfect. This is Utshirshaka. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze towards your nose. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, simple breathing in and out. While you do the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space in Utshirshaka. Ekaikam padam padat tanum कुक्षौ निधाय तिष्ठेत् उच्चीर्षकं भवति. And enter into the Karana. We're entering here into a Karana, which is the Parshvajanu Karana. Now, from a standing position, you're going to be keeping one leg slightly bent with the heel pointing towards the outward. Bend and lift your left leg up to your chest, pointing the toes downwards. Hold on to the arm that's at the chest, the leg that's at the chest, the arm holding it, your left arm, keep it in a fist, while the right hand comes and rests on the opposite hip. Hold here in the Parshvajanu Karana, a beautiful position. And this brings us into Tandavasana. So in Tandavasana is what is commonly known as the pistol squat. So from here, you're going to be stretching one leg forward and coming to a seated position and back up. Sit down and come back up as much as you can, keeping the leg extended. In Tandavasana, let's all take a moment and attempt to do this asana. For the low impact version, you can be seated on the chair and stretch one leg out. And you can try to get up from here if you can. Use your support of the chair if you need, and go back to being seated on the chair. Visualize Paramashiva doing the Tandava, the cosmic dance of the Panchakritya in your inner space in Tandavasana. एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति. Beautiful, perfect. And now bringing your foot to your left foot onto the opposite hip in Brahmanasana. Bring it towards the inner thigh. Keep your hands on the knees, visualizing Lord Brahma in your inner space. So if you want to do this and the low impact, you can be seated, bringing one foot to the inner thigh and your hands on the knees. Standing up, you can also balance, keeping your hands on the knees. Gaze towards one point for balance. Visualize Lord Brahma in your inner space. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Brahmanasana. Brahmanasana-vakshe yat kritva brahmano bhavet. Ekapadam urau dattva tishthe danda kritir bhuvi. Beautiful. Now from here we're entering into Garudasana 3. So you're going to be wrapping your right foot, your left foot around the right foot. Wrap your left foot around the right foot, bringing the foot, the tip of the toes on the other side of the right shin, crossing your right hand underneath the left. Now bringing your left hand underneath the right in Garudasana. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. You can even do this seated on the chair by doing your hands and legs while being seated as much as you can. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in Garudasana. Gaze towards your nose. Uttana kurma pitham cha saimham garudam cha vatayanam gomukham cha bharadvajam trivikramam. Okay. Now bring your left foot to the right thigh and come to a standing position. As we enter into Ekapadasana, keep your hands in your knees, back straight, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space, hands to the knees in Ekapadasana. Dakshangrim Vamapadasya Jangho Parinidhaya cha Dvayaf Panim Janupashvayoho Sprishet Kumatiranghrina. Next is Dhruvasana. So here you're going to we'll be first demonstrating on screen how you're going to do this asana. Come on to your left leg, come on to your right leg, hold on to your left leg extending out straight. And over here you're going to be bringing yourself to rotate around quickly on the standing leg. So in this asana, you're going to visualize yourself as the pole star, the North Pole star. Beautiful. Hey, KAILASA Los Angeles today, female side is doing an amazing job. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, breathing in and out. Yes, LA male side also good job. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Your hand is in the Prana Mudra, holding on to the respective toe. For the low impact version, you can be seated and just lift your leg up as much as you can. Yes. In Dhruvasana. एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादास्याग्रं धृत्वा इतरपादतलं भूमौ निधाय त्वारया ब्रह्मणं कर्तव्यं ध्रुवासनं भवति. And from here, let's enter into Trivikramasana. So in Trivikramasana, you're going to be bringing one leg behind your head. In this case, bringing your left leg as much as you can behind your neck. And I request everyone to watch. And you can sit down and stand up from this position. So this is Trivikramasana, where you're going to be visualizing Mahavishnu in your inner space, the form of Mahavishnu who took the 3 gigantic steps. That's all right? For a low impact version, what you can do, if you're sitting on the chair, you can sit on the chair and bring the leg up till your shoulders and hold it with both your hands. Okay? So let's now enter in Trivikramasana. KAILASA Tirundambale Nithyanandam. Yes. எல்லாரும் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. Even in LA, all the females and male in LA request all of you to try. How much of you can do it? Trivikramasana. Ekerapādina stātavyam utātavyam tāndavāsanam bhavati. Grīvāyam pādam samsthāpya sthātavyam utātavyam trivikramasana bhavati. Okay, that's great. Let's slowly relax ourselves now. Relax yourselves. And now we're going to be repeating the Parshvajanu Karana on the other side. So you're going to be sitting in the Aramandi position
You're going to sit, and now you're going to be bringing your right knee towards the chest, and you're going to be holding it with your right hand, and your right hand bring it to a fist, and your left hand is going to be placed at the hips. Yes. This is the Parshvajana Karana. Okay. So now we're going to be, I request all of you to relax. We're not going to be repeating the same series in our other side. Okay. So earlier we did in our left leg. So we're now going to be doing it now in our right leg. So request all of you know, please stretch out one leg out and lower the body to the mat and then stand straight in Tandavasana. Let's repeat on the other side. As you're doing this, visualize yourself first fiercely dancing as Paramashiva. Engage in Mulabhanta in Sahaja Kumbhaka in Tandavasana. Ekena padena statavyam Tandavasanam bhavati. Yes. Relax yourself. Now, let's now come into Brahmanasanam. So now you're going to be placing the right foot on the inner left thigh, and stand erect on the mat, hands by the sides. நித்யானந்தம் திருவண்ணாமலை ஐயா 2 பேர் உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கீங்க, தயவு செய்து ஏஞ்சி ஆசனா செய்யுங்க ஐயா. Yes, thank you. As you're doing this, visualize yourself being blessed by Lord Brahma in Brahmanasanam. Brahmanasanama vakshe yakritva brahmano bhavet ekapadamaro bhadva tishte danda kritir bhuvi. Yes, the next asana is Garudasana 3. Now you're going to be twisting the right leg over the left leg, crossing it on the left leg, and you're going to be crossing your hands in Garudasana. उत्तानकूमपीतश्च सैहं गारुतमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्. Yes. Relax yourself and twist yourself. Now bring the right foot to the opposite thigh. Hands relaxed by the knees in Ekapadasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze at your nose. Dakshaghrim Vamapadasya Jhangoparinidhaya निधाय च ध्यःपानिं जानुपाश्वयोः स्पृशेत् कुमितराङ्घ्रिणा. Yes. As you now you're going to be holding the right foot with your index and middle finger, and you're going to be stretching it out to Dhruvasana. So now you're going to be rotating on your left leg. Visualize yourself as a pole star in Dhruvasana. Yes. एकेन हस्तेन दन्तरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्य अग्रं धृत्वा इतरपादतलं भूमौ निधाय त्वरया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं ध्रुवासनं भवति. Now let's now enter into Trivikramasana. Now you're going to be placing the right leg behind the neck. Stand tall, alternate between sitting and standing. Visualize Mahavishnu, the one who's taken 3 steps, as Trivikramasana. Grivayam padam samsthapya sthathavyam uthathavyam Trivikramasanam bhavati. Okay, now relax yourself now into Samanaka Karana. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be standing together, standing feet close together, and toes are slightly pointed out. Your heels are going to be together, but your toes are going to be pointing outwards. Keep both the hands to the sides of your body. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Relax yourself completely. Yes. Let's now enter the next asana, which is Gorak Anjali Asana. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be sitting in the squatting position, And you're going to be bringing both the hands underneath the knees and holding both the hands in the Parishamudra. You're going to be interlacing it in the Parishamudra. Let the finger lock touch your navel center. This is the Gorak Anjali Asana. Satyaya, Nithyanandam, Daivu Siri Asana Singaya. Yes. Visualize the great sage Goraknatha in your inner space, engage in Mula Bandha. Repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in the throat center in Gorak Anjali Asana. Pritam hi ubho hoy bahuri niche puni hove dov kara dov jangaka magi nikiviti pauche.
Yes, okay, good job. So now we'll be entering into the next asana, which is Kanchasana. So in Kanchasana, you're going to be bringing your hands from outside behind your back and balancing on your heels, clasping your hands together in the Parashamudra. Yes, beautiful. Here, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Do the Jivachala Kumbhaka, feeling the breath raising up. As you clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Kanchasana. I request everyone to come into this position. Stay here. Kanchasana. Uru madhyat hastau niveshya nitambam dhritva padatalaabhyam bhumim avashtabhya tishthet Kanchasanam bhavati. And from here into Bhairuvasana. Now bring your knees together. Keep your hands clasped behind your back. Yes, this is your ankle flexibility test. So you're going to be balancing here. Bring your hands clasped behind your back. Visualize Bhagavan Kala Bhairava in your inner space. If you're doing this on the chair, you can keep your legs down and just bring your hands behind your back for the low impact version. Even seated, if you're not able to balance on your ankles, you can bring your butt towards the ground, just keeping your heels forward and clasp your hands behind your back. In Bhairuvasana, gaze towards your navel center. Bhairuvasana. दो पगा की तल्या की माहिली कौर मिलाई फना पनी उकड़ माड़ वैसे. The next asana is Varahasana. Now, you're going to be squatting all the way. Keep your feet together, knees apart, and bring your hands in the Anjali Mudra behind your back. So you're going to be bringing your hands behind your back in the Anjali Mudra, visualizing a boar, one of the 10 incarnations of Mahavishnu. As you gaze towards your nose, do the Jivachala Kumbhaka, clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Varahasana. पगथली की माहिली कोर मिलाई फना पानी उकड़ बैसे डी मूल द्वार नीचे राशे जंघ छिद्र अंगुल चार यंत्र. Okay, from here, entering into the next asana. After Varahasana, we're going to be moving into Prapitasana. Now, in Prapitasana, I request all of you now, you're going to be holding onto your toes in the Prana Mudra, working out your thighs quite a bit. We can do this as an isometric hold. So come, bring your thighs up to your knee level, and we're going to be holding here now for 1 minute. I request everyone to come to this position. For the low impact version, you can remain seated on the chair and bring your hands towards your toes in the Prana Mudra. Okay, let's take a moment to relax and get ready as we're going to be holding this now for 1 minute in Prapitasana. 3, 2, 1, start. Bring your hips towards your knee level. 1. Let's start the first minute. We'll be holding this exactly for 1 minute. Breathe in and out. You can do it. Working out your thighs and shins nicely. Thirty seconds left. Continue holding. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, relax. So in Pripithasana, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space, do the Jivachala Kumbhaka clench your perineum and the Mula Bandha with the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. अथ उत्थानासनानि पार्श्वद्वय सम्मील्य स्थित्वा नितम्बं जानुप्रदेशे आनीय तिष्ठेत् प्रपीठासनं भवति. Okay, let's all take a moment to relax your legs. Can move, shake your legs, relax them a bit. So now we're entering into Bakasana. Again, Bakasana is a very powerful arm balancing asana. So you can bring your hands to the ground. And we'll be first demonstrating. I request all of you to take a moment and watch the screen. This is similar to Kanipavasana. You're going to basically be bending your knees to your elbows and balancing on the ground while visualizing yourself as a crow. So this is the Bakasana. You can all attempt to do it also. Again, if you have any arm, wrist injuries, please be careful when doing this asana. Do not do it. And we can all attempt. You're going to basically be bringing your hands to the ground, bringing your knees behind your elbows. Remember to keep your fingers spread wide apart and clasp the ground with your fingers. Try to hold on to the ground with your fingers. Keep one drishti point, just one point you're looking at. For the low impact version, you can bring your hands to the side of your chair and try to lift your body off. Bring your hands to the arms of your chair and try to lift yourself off the ground. Yes, in Bakasana. हस्ताभ्यामवनिमवष्टम्भ जानुद्वयं नाभौ सम्मील्य जङ्घारुणि संस्थाप्य तिष्ठेत् बकासनं भवति. So next we're entering into Shashtanga Kapalyasana. I request again all of you to take a moment and watch the screen. You're basically going to be bringing your head to the ground and lifting your legs up in Padmasana with your hands on the floor. So you can take all of us, you can watch now for a moment. Just watch how the Shashtanga Kapalyasana is. Yes, so you can see this is Shashtanga Kapalyasana that we're all going to be doing now. Okay, so we can all see now how to do this step by step. First, you will be bringing your head and hands to the ground. Remember to make a perfect tripod position, a good triangular position with your hands and your head. Then bring your knees towards the elbows of the respective hands. And from here, you can straighten out your legs as much as you can, crossing them into Padmasana. Do it very slowly, maintain your balance, and straighten out your legs. Beautiful. So this is Shankapalyasana. If you're not able to control Padmasana, you just come to half Padmasana. Bring one leg onto your thigh with the other leg folded behind. Yes. On the back, you can be seated on a chair. Bring your hands beside your head with your legs crossed over each other or one leg crossed on top. This is Shatanga Kapalyasana. Gaze towards visualize Swamiji in the space, Kantam and Mulabandha. Asana Kaugun Kapala Chahoi. And relax. Come in as we enter into Guptasana.